Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ian from MaddenSchool.com, and I'm really excited to announce that our first Madden 22 offensive ebook is now available. It features 7 formations and a little over 50 plays as of now. I'm sure we'll continue to update that as the year goes on, as things get patched, as we find more stuff. And they're all found in this Kansas City Chiefs playbook. So one of the reasons why we chose this playbook is the gun bunch Y flex formation is new in Madden 22, and it's really effective. So I'm going to be showing you a free preview play, and we have a whole scheme out of this gun bunch Y flex. But this smash return play makes it so you don't really have to make any reads at all. You can just kind of throw to this A or X receiver when you set it up like this, and he's going to be open against every single coverage in the game. Now I'm going to take you through why this works this way. What we're going to do is we're going to first put this RB receiver on a streak, and you want to make sure you're on the left side of the field to give this A receiver the most room to run. So this streak is going to clear out any sort of deep safety, any sort of deep cornerback in deep blue zones. The next thing that makes this play work is we're going to hot route this B receiver or circle on PlayStation to a smoke screen. And what that actually does is it sucks down any purple zones. So if it's like a curl flat or something like that, instead of dropping back and playing with this A receiver, he's going to come down and play the smoke screen right away. Now that's going to be our main read, but I also like to do something on the left side. And I love this wheel hitch combo. Just about destroys any zone. This tight end is usually going to be open against most zones. And you can always hit the running back in the flat. But for now, against cover 3, we're just going to be looking here to this A receiver. And he's going to get open against pretty much everything. You see how that corner route, or I should say the curl flat, doesn't cover the corner route. Let me go ahead and show that to you in the replay. So number 11 there is just going to be pushing deep, trying to clear out all these deep zones. That's great. Let's rewind it. 17 here on the smoke screen. Notice how this guy here is standing like 3 or 4 yards from the line of scrimmage. He should be dropping back on this guy, but he's not because the smoke screen kind of manipulates him into chilling up here with our smoke screen. And that creates this giant hole. We have this huge window right over here we can throw into. It's going to work the same against cover 4, though sometimes cover 4, the guy might drop back in the curl flat. If that happens, you'll just want to hit the smoke screen, and it'll do great. Now, on the other side of the field, we have this little route combination. So a lot of people are just going to key in on that A receiver, run sprint to the sideline. When that happens, this X receiver's on hitch route gets really well in between the zones, especially in cover 3 or cover 4. He just kind of gets open. Now, if he's not open, most of the time this running back on the wheel route's going to be open. But I generally like to kind of make my reads on the right side first. And if the user's just kind of chilling on the right side, then we just hit this guy here. But if the user's in the middle of the field, he's not going to be able to get over to our, our fastest receiver here in this spot. He's not going to be able to get over to Tyreek Hill or whoever your fastest receiver is running a corner route. So this is the look against the cover 3. I'll also show you like some other ones. Maybe I'll do cover 2. Maybe I'll do a cover 2 man. Just kind of take you through some common coverages. So this play is great just because there's really not much you have to do in terms of reads if you don't want to. So let's do Tampa 2. So if you don't want to make reads, for the most part, you can just look at this A receiver. Now here, if you're ever under pressure, you can kind of hit your bailout check down. Our guy got shed there. But you probably saw the top of the screen. That A receiver is getting wide open deep. So that's how it works against cover 2. I'm not going to spend too much time on this just because, in my opinion, everything beats cover 2 this year. Cover 2 is kind of a useless zone. Just wanted to show that it will beat cover 2, and then I'll also show you like a cover 2 man or any sort of man-to-man defense, really. So a lot of times what you're going to do is you're going to have this guy lined up on a middle linebacker or safety or something like that. And that's just going to be a huge mismatch. So even though he has his X factor on, it's not really going to impact anything here. You just kind of throw it when he makes his break against man-to-man coverage. You see how he kind of just leaves this guy in the dust. Now you do need like a pretty good receiver to do that. And it does help when your opponent's in a nickel because then that's going to put either the middle linebacker or one of the linebackers on your best receiver, and that's a huge mismatch for us. So you can see how that works, just absolutely wide open. Same exact read, you can pretty much hit that receiver on anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed the free preview. You can get access to this by joining Madden School Unlimited. We have both monthly and yearly options, whatever you're most comfortable with. Monthly starts at just $20. So you can get access to this ebook, all of our next ebooks for the first month. We release a ton of content the first few months. Or get access to all of it for a super cheap price. Going yearly, you can get it all for $80. You pay for 4 months, you get the other 8 months free. We hope to see you in our members area. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Until next time, take care.